Welcome back to movementprofessional.com, and this is a BOSU ball. Alright, so if you're not familiar with the BOSU ball, it's basically an unstable surface training device. You can use it on the ball side up, where you can flip it so that the flat side is up. So BOSU stands for both sides up because of that right there. Alright, so what do you use a BOSU ball for? I mean, there's all this research that shows basically that unstable surface training is not effective for building power, building strength. So we're not really trying to use it for that purpose. One of the best benefits I've found clinically is to use it to build mobility and stability, however, in different positions. So if we want to get stronger at doing a squat, if we want to get stronger at doing a deadlifting motion, get a little bit more stable at doing something like a pistol movement, push-up, that's where this comes into play, to actually just really hone the positioning, hone the ability to actually get into the proper position. Because if you can't get into a position, you're not going to be able to get very strong in it, or you're going to be getting strong into a partial range of motion, which isn't a very balanced way to train. So I just want to show you a couple examples that I find to be really helpful with this thing. So if you've read some of those studies that say that it's not appropriate for strength and power training, don't throw it away because it still has a lot of benefit. Alright, so with the blue side up, it's really helpful to teach a squatting mobility because now you can kind of take the ankles out of the mix in that they don't have to have as much dorsiflexion, which is this kind of angle forward, where if you're limited in the heel cord, that it's going to get in the way of you being able to go through a full range of motion into your squat without having to create a lot of turnout at the feet. So what the BOSU allows you to do is maintain a neutral foot position forward and creates actually a little bit of a supination or inversion in the foot, which lifts the arch, which most people will need a little bit of that because they're having a bit of a flat-footed position. And it really allows for you to sink deep into that knee out, abduction and external rotation position. Now I can feel a little bit more comfortable working on the balance. I can hang out here. Okay, I can work on some stability. If I want, I can actually take some weights and do some press work down at the bottom of the squat, not for getting stronger, but just for really honing the stability of that position. Alright, so this is just really a good tool to find the bottom of your squat and be able to spend some time here. I could not spend this type of time here without the BOSU. This just makes it much easier for me with my ankle mobility. Alright, so you can also take the ball and flip it, and where I've found benefit is, well, if I'm not warmed up and I don't have the right shoes on, a pistol squat, I'm going to be pretty limited in my depth because my ankle's kind of just blocked there. It doesn't allow me to get there. When I can get on here, now you have to have enough stability to first just be able to stand on one leg. But again, the ankle mobility, you can tilt the ball depending on your limitations, and now you can work into this bottom of your pistol position. And if you have enough strength to do it, but you're just missing the mobility, at least you can kind of hone the stability of that position. You can look at it at both sides, check your symmetry. So first you just want to get the ball to stop wobbling so much, and then you can sink down lower. And also the benefit is, if during the pistol, one of the hard things is to be able to lift this leg high enough, you can still get into the bottom of the pistol because you have a little bit of a deficit. You can even rest the heel on the ground, give you a little bit of support there. So it helps you work on some of the mobility or stability in some of those bottom positions that you might not otherwise be able to do in freestanding. Alright, so don't get rid of this thing. It really has a lot of benefits. See you next time.